today we're looking at the subject social studies, and the topic is social problems in Nigeria. Man is a social being who lives in groups. For man to survive, he must interact and form relationships to satisfy his basic needs of life. The process of interaction, certain issues arise which often constitute threats or dangers to the lives and properties of the people. This is called a social problem. As a result of man's interaction with his environment, with people around him, can result into dangers. For example, armed robbery, prostitution, etc. Meaning of social problems. Social problems are the societal vices which occur as a result of our action in the society. It can also be defined as a social vices brought about as a result of socialization. Like I said earlier, interaction with one another has to do with socialization. Learning is a process. Socialization, it means process of learning from one another. As a result of population, increase in interaction, inflow of foreign culture, etc. Coupled with this negative influence and impact of mass media, such as radio, television, internet, etc. We'll talk about social problems, we'll talk about exposure to mass media, exposure to foreign culture. What do I mean by foreign culture? A kind of imitating the foreign countries, for example, the US, in their dress code. For example, wearing of sleeveless to work, it is not in our culture. It is not in our culture to wear sleeveless to work. Rather, you do what? You dress properly. Then, also, the government spends huge sum of money to tackle these social vices because if left unchecked, they could spill calamity for the country. Talk about calamity, that means it will bring problem to the society, and when you bring problem to society, the sector of the economy will be derailed, will be damaged. Let's move to some social problems in Nigeria. So these social problems in Nigeria, one, we have poverty. Talk about poverty, we talk about an individual who is not able to get his basic needs of life. When an individual is not able to get his or her basic needs of life, they could spell calamity for the country. Then let's look at some of the social problems in Nigeria. One, we have poverty. When a man or an individual or a family are unable to get their basic needs of life. What are those basic needs of life? Food, shelter, and clothing. They will have corruption. These have to do with dishonest in human behavior. Taking money to cover up the truth. This can cause problem in the society. They will have prostitution. That is to say, it means an exchange of money. A female exchanging her body for money. That is what prostitution, because of the social problems in our country. They will have electoral malpractice. Electoral malpractice has to do with false results during voting. Multiple results during voting can lead to social problems in our society. We have outbreak of epidemics. Talk about outbreak of epidemics. Talk about those diseases in our country. Example of epidemics in our country: we have Ebola, we have Lassa fever, then we have coronavirus. These are outbreak of epidemics in our society as a result of social problems, as an exposure to other social cultures. Then let's also look at causes of social problems in Nigeria. We have one, influence of social media. Influence of social media has to do with interaction on our social platform. For example, social media has to do with Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Skype, etc. As a result of the usage of this social media, we are being exposed to certain things that are not in our culture. For example, dress code, human being on a nude pictures and all, etc. Then we have exposure to foreign culture. Exposure to foreign culture has to do with Nigeria imitating USA on either their culture, etc. They'll have influence of modern technology. Influence of modern technology has to do with science and technology in our society. We know that science has done more harm than good to our children. These days, children no longer pay attention to their studies. They spend more time on what? Social media and all that. We have bad parenting. When a mother or a father were able to educate his or her child, moral instruction given to a child is being lacked in a parent, it can lead to bad parenting, whereby the child now learns from the society. And when a child learns from the society,
Start.
okay, we have bad parenting. When a mother or a father are not able to give the child proper upbringing, moral, educating the child on the bad and the positive things of life, it can lead to social problems. And when the child is being exposed into the society where bad things is being obtained, that can lead to social problems in our society. They will have bad leadership. Talking about bad leadership, talking about our governors, presidents, etc. When we have a bad leadership who cannot take care of the social problems, it can move to it can affect the sector of the economy. In conclusion, we said that social problems in Nigeria has to do with the interaction between man and his environment. I'm talking about the social problems, talking about poverty, the use of mass media, the use of radio, internet, which can lead to social problems in our country and can lead to danger of our economy. Then we look at the pandemic, that is the outbreak of epidemics in our country, like Ebola, Lassa fever, coronavirus. Thank you so much. Please, the assignment is here. Drop your answers on our platform. Thank you.